Hi, I'm Carolyn, the teen librarian from Heartland's Cro-Main Library. I'm so excited to tell you about some of the great books that you can check out in person or online from the library this summer. But don't just take my word for it. We have some teens here who are also going to recommend some awesome books for you to read and enjoy throughout the summer.
My name is Sarah Fletcher, and I recommend that you read the book The Eyes of the Dragon by Stephen King. It is the story of a kingdom brought to ruin by one wizard and the efforts to save this kingdom. I recommend that you read this book because it had so many turns of events and so many risks with the plot, and it was clear that Stephen King was not afraid of these risks at all. And it went away from like a normal plot line, and it was just amazing, and the characters, I can't even explain, the characters are so amazing. And it always kept me on the edge of my seat.
Do you think I'm an automaton, a machine without feelings, and can bear to have my morsel of bread snatched from my lips and my drop of living water dashed from my cup? Do you think because I am poor, obscure, plain and little, that I am soulless and heartless? You think wrong. I have as much soul as you and full as much heart, and if God had given me some beauty and much wealth, I should have made it as hard for you to leave me as it is now for me to leave you. I am not talking to you through the medium of custom conventionalities, nor even of mortal flesh. It is my spirit that addresses your spirit, just as if we had both passed through the grave, and we stood at God's feet equal as we are. If you love this, you're going to love Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte. Recommend it for ages 16 to adult, and it's a gothic romance, and you should definitely check it out if you're an introvert.
I'm Carolyn, and I'm going to do something that I usually never do, and that is I'm going to suggest a book that I actually haven't read yet. It actually hasn't come out yet. And it's called The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes by Suzanne Collins. If you recognize the name Suzanne Collins, it's probably because she is the author of the very famous, amazing series, The Hunger Games. This book is actually set about 60 years before the events in the Hunger Games happen, and I'm very excited to see it because I think it's going to give us a lot of insight into the Hunger Games themselves, how they got started, and also into President Snow, who I believe is one of the most evil characters in children's literature. If this book is anything like the Hunger Games series, it's probably going to be very violent, and therefore I would probably recommend this to high school readers.
Hi, I'm Nancy, and the book I recommend is Ready Player One by Ernest Cline. This book is about a boy in a futuristic world where everything is done through virtual reality, and in this virtual reality there is clues to find to unlock the keys to get the fortune of the person who created it. And a boy who finds the first clue and then has to go on the venture to try to find the rest of them before like an evil corporation who is hunting him down gets them. It's a very interesting book. It's an interesting way to mix like fantasy and sci-fi together. I'm not a huge sci-fi fan, but I loved this book because it has a lot of adventure in it as well. I recommend high schoolers to read this.
Hi, I'm Ashlyn, and I am recommending the book The Sweetness at the Bottom of the Pie by Alan Bradley. This is a book for all ages as long as you're okay with murder mystery. It's basically about a girl who solves mysteries, and you may be wondering, with so many other good mystery books, why to read this one. This book is my favorite mystery book of all, and it's part of a great series. Read the first 10 pages of this book, and I guarantee you will love it.
To access these books and more, visit www.cromain.org or send an email to youthandteen@cromain.org for assistance. Don't forget to also visit cromain.org to sign up for our summer reading challenge to earn prizes and enjoy fun activities all summer long.